Hello everyone. In this video today, I'll be telling you how you can start a profitable poultry farm in Nigeria. How you can start a profitable poultry farm in Nigeria. When I say Nigeria, if you can start a profitable poultry farm in Nigeria, you can also do the poultry business anywhere you are in the world. Starting a profitable poultry farm in Nigeria can be a rewarding venture due to the high demand for poultry products. And in this video, I'm going to give you a comprehensive guide to help you establish and grow a successful poultry business in Nigeria or anywhere in the world. Number two, the first thing you need to do when you want to start a successful poultry farm in Nigeria is to do market research. So in your market research, you go and look at how are people demanding for the kind of poultry products that you want to start raising on your farm. Is the poultry products you want to start making, is it in high demand or is it not in high demand? So this is the first thing you find out by doing your market research. The next thing you need to do is to find out your target customers. Who are the people that are going to buy from you? Currently in Nigeria, as of today being 11th of July, the 11th of August 2024, maybe because of the cost of feed has gone up, many people in the poultry business, especially the small-scale poultry business people, they have stopped the business. So the competition is less. So many people, in fact, they are looking for many poultry houses, many fish. Many people who are selling frozen food, frozen chicken, and eggs. They are looking for people that will sell to them, so that they can resell. So when you have identified your target customers and you have also identified the need and the demand, the next thing you need to do is to create a business plan. So in your business plan, you look at how you are going to come into the market and be able to do a good poultry business. So you have to provide an overview of your business idea, your objectives and your vision. Then you also do your market analysis, include insights on market trends, market target audience and competition. Then you have to look at your operational plan. How do you plan to operate the poultry business? You detail your farm's layout, poultry management practices, and supply chain logistics. Then the next thing you also look at is the financial projections. How much is it going to cost? What you want to do, how much is it going to cost, and what do you have? So you know all this before you hit the ground running. As I said earlier, many people in the poultry business, they are backing out at the moment because the cost of feed has gone up. So that is because their financial projection is not strong enough. In the financial projection, you will have known that, okay, anything can happen. So you will have made allowance for increase in the price of feed, maybe by up to 30% or 20%. If such people have done that, they will still be in business as of today. Then, when you have done all this, the next thing you need to do is to secure your funding. You can get funding from your personal savings, and many people have asked me in my video that how can they get funding for business. Number one, if you believe in the business that you want to do, you believe in your poultry business, you believe in any business you are doing, number one, you personally must have something you have saved. You believe in the business, it is your business, you believe in it. You're going to have something saved that, in fact, you're going to go all lengths to even if it costs you selling something that belongs to you. I know owners of corporations and companies and establishments who sold their cars, sold their houses, so that their business can stand. And today their business is standing, and today the company have fleet of cars and many other houses where the business is located that belongs to the business. So the first thing is personal savings. Then the next one is you have to look at bank loans. Then government grants and subsidies can also be explored to get funding. Now, the next thing you need to do is that you need to choose the right poultry breed. Is it broiler you want to go for to raise the poultry for meat, or you want to go for layers to raise the poultry for eggs, or you want to do the dual purpose breeds, which is suitable for both meat and egg production. So you have to decide on this. After you have decided on this and you've gotten the finances, then you have to now set up the poultry farm. Then you have the farm location. Where is the farm going to be located? A very good area that the chickens are going to be able to live in. So choose a location with access to clean water, good ventilation, and minimal noise and pollution. Then the housing of the birds be built or buy poultry houses with adequate space, ventilation, and protection. It is best that you use the battery cages when if they are layers, so that when they lay, it will flow down and then you can pick. It will flow to the line and then you can pick the eggs. If you just allow them to be on the floor, they can lay and they can also break most of the eggs. The next thing you need to look at is the equipment. You have to invest in feeders, drinkers, lighting, and temperature control systems. This is Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV. If you are a first timer on this channel, I welcome you and I want you to please subscribe and share this video. Old timers, you are my greatest people. I thank you again and again. The sixth thing you need to do if you want to make money from poultry business and if you want to set it up is to implement biosecurity measures. And one of the biosecurity measures is sanitation. You make sure the place is regularly cleaned. Like I have a small poultry in my garage, in my house. Every time we clean it, some people come, they say, so you're doing poultry here. It doesn't smell. How will it smell? Because we are taking good care of the sanitation. We do proper sanitation every day. We pour sawdust on the previous excreta. And in addition to this, we pack everything out at least once in a week. So quarantine is also important. If the poultry is, if the birds are sick or they are diseased, you have to remove them. Then vaccination is something else. You make sure you vaccinate the birds at the appropriate times with the appropriate vaccines. And let me say this: I was buying feed from somebody just this week, and somebody was raising turkey, and he didn't know how to do some things. He needed to give the birds some kind of antibiotics, which he came to get at the vet store where I was buying the feed. So he has been giving them water, and now he has to also give them the vaccine and water. So if you want to give vaccine or you want to give any liquid to the birds and you want them to take it in form of vaccination, antibiotics, or other things, what you should do is to starve them of water overnight. So you starve the birds of water overnight. So all through the night, you take away water from them. Any water that they have, you pour it away. So that by the time it is morning, maybe 9, 10, or anytime you are ready to normally give them water in the morning, you give them their food, they're already eating, but no water. So you prepare the antibiotics or the vaccine, and then you put it in the water. Because you have starved them overnight, they are going to take a lot of the vaccine and then or antibiotics inside of the water, and then that is going to be effective for them. Now the next thing you need to do is to manage feed and nutrition. Quality feed. Use quality feed. Don't use adulterated feed. Some people will say, like that person that I saw at the pharmacy, at the vet store, he came and he said he's looking some local leaves for the birds, and the birds are actually sick, and he's using local something for them. The local something, you can test it as a supplement, but not as a curative activity. So supplementation, you add vitamins and minerals as needed to support health and productivity. Then number 8 thing you need to do is to monitor and manage poultry health. Regular health checks and management practices are crucial. So you do daily inspections. I do this most of the time. I go around my birds, I look at them, which one is lying down, which one is not eating, which one is anything. So I ascertain. So daily I do that. Then veterinary care. Establish a relationship with a veterinarian for regular health checks and emergency care. So what I do is that I actually bought my chickens, my poultry from a vet store, a vet doctor establishment. They are the one that accept for me. So anytime the poultry birds have any problem, I still go back to them, and because they are the one that sell to me, they attend to me properly and they give me the appropriate advice. Number 9 is marketing and sales. You have to develop strategies to market and sell your birds. Let me tell you something here. When you want to sell, don't just sell anyhow. And even, especially when you have layers, every time, maybe every week, try to, as you go out, try to price how much you're selling eggs in town. So that will help you to determine how much you're going to sell your eggs. There was a particular time that the price of eggs have gone up. I just observed that people were just coming to buy. After somebody came, another person came, another person came. So I was wondering what's happening. I now discovered that the price of eggs have gone up in the town. So people tried to buy in the town, it was up, so they started coming to me to buy because the price was low. So when I realized this, I also increased my own price. There are some times that I'm in town and I observe that the price have gone up. I immediately call my wife, who is in the farm, and tell her that, see, go ahead and this is how much you'll be selling the eggs now. Don't sell it at reduced price. So every time you have to be on the lookout for price fluctuations. Then you have to brand what you're doing so that you can attract more customers. Then you have to have a good distribution channel so that you can reach everywhere. Then your pricing must be good, as I've said, not too much and not too small in pricing. Then you have to optimize operations for profitability. So you continuously improve your operations to maximize profit. So what is working, you make sure you keep it working. And what is not working, you make sure you look at why is it not working and how can it work. So you keep a record of what you're doing. Then you manage your cost and you are efficient in what you're doing. So if you follow these steps, you will see that you're going to make money from the poultry business that you do. For more tips on starting a profitable poultry farm in Nigeria, subscribe to Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun TV and stay tuned for expert advice and insights. If you have any questions or comments for me relating to this poultry business, you can ask in the comment section below and I will come around to answer your question. Go ahead now and watch this next video, which is showing on your screen from my channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.